Hey guys, it is Sarah with Redbird Vintage, and this is the July clothing and accessory request video. Most of the accessories are shown on our Instagram feed, this is all kind of posted at the same time. So it's July 1st and this is being posted, and on Instagram you'll see like a dump of, I think it's like 9 different photos this month of items that you can request for your boxes, whether you are a Loreen one-time purchase, Loreen subscriber, Marie subscriber, or if you're just purchasing the one-time Redbird accessory box because you're not into subscriptions, you can request items. I need to note that the bigger items like large handbags, definitely clothing, and then some of these hats that I'm going to show that are really, really big, those are set aside typically for the Loreen subscribers, just due to size and the amount of money that it costs to ship it, and also just especially for the handbags, the amount of money that it costs to purchase them. The larger vintage handbags are just they're just more expensive. I don't find them often in the big lots, and we had a ton of people requesting. There was a little like veggie large bag that I'm going to show in the video that was an Instagram sneak peek, and I had so many people request it. And a lot of them were Marie subscribers, and it's just the bag itself, it won't even fit into like one of our older Loreen boxes. Like it has to fit into like the huge Loreen box that we have now, and it just I paid too much money for the larger handbags to for them to make sense to go into the $60 Marie boxes, which it's $50 for the Marie box, but it's $10 for shipping, so it's $60 shipped. But there are a lot of really pretty smaller clutches and handbags that are for request on Instagram, and I will show a couple smaller handbags for request here. And again, the hats as well, like even some of the hats are a little bit bigger, but it's really just there are some that are like really big, you know, it is what it is. Gotta make money while still giving people a good deal. So requests are not guaranteed. They are not first come, first serve. I try to divvy them up as evenly as possible. Request as many items as you want. Don't feel like, oh no, I'm asking for too much. Like sometimes nothing works out. Sometimes all of it works out. So it just kind of depends. If you are thinking that you want to get one of the Loreen boxes and you see clothing items and you're like, well, I want to get the Loreen, but I definitely want this dress in the Loreen. And if I can't get that dress in the Loreen, then I'm going to go ahead and pass, and I'm going to like try to find the dress somewhere else, or, you know, whatever. Go ahead and email and say, hey, I'm not a subscriber yet, but I saw your video. I saw this, this blue dress that you showed. I wanted to know the measurements to make sure it was my size. And is it available to go into a Loreen box if I was to purchase one? I think that the Loreens are sold out right now. I will go ahead and release a few more if says sold out, but you see specific items that you want, go ahead and reach out, and if those items are your size, then I can probably release a Loreen box for you. The Loreen boxes sell out simply because I don't have as much time to go clothing shopping anymore. But if you're choosing the clothing for your Loreen box, then that takes away half of my job, and it just makes it easier, and I can go ahead and release them. So I've got a lot of hats to show you. I'll also probably do a couple more Instagram posts with hats. So if you saw the hat story that was posted, I don't know, maybe like a week and a half ago, and there is still a photo with hats on it. And if you see any hats in that you love, but you don't see me showing them, because I'm only showing like maybe, like 20 hats, 20, 30 hats, and I've got like over 200. So I'll be showing hats for the next couple of months. We'll also be having a sale where I sell some of the hats. They're really fun. It was a lot of fun to go through. If you were watching the videos before, then you'll know that it was a storage unit buyout, and so I went back and I got the hats, and yeah, they filled up my entire car. It took me almost a day to go through all of them, and it was definitely worth it. They're a lot of fun. I hope that you girls find some that you love. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm already sitting. I might as well just start. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with hats. It stinks because I meant to wear my hair down. I wasn't gonna do the video today, but it turns out my week it just filled up, and it's already Tuesday, so I'm gonna So, all right, so really fast, my head circumference is a 22. And I was saying I was gonna wear my hair down so that I could kind of put on some of the hats, but you know, it's hard. But then I didn't wear my hair down because I had to walk the kids to their camps this morning. Juliet's in like a theater camp and Harrison's doing an art camp, which, you know, he's not thrilled with. So again, 22 circumference. And if you need to know the circumference of a hat, then just let me know. And I can go ahead and measure it for you. So these are all for request. And anyways, it is god awful hot in Florida. So, see, nothing's gonna fit because my hair's up. So anyways, my hair was up. Let me, it's not curled. It's fine. We're all friends here, right? It's fine. Okay. All right, they're probably still not gonna fit. My head is 22 inches, is that big? I love this one. It's all feathers and it's like a little Moira rose. Did you guys, I think we've had one like this before. And I made that comment, it's like the crows have eyes. It's so fun. But yeah, having to walk the kids to their camps is nice, but so hot even at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So this is fun, this cute little hat. And almost all of these hats have like the designer tags. So it's really very fun. It's a fun lot. This one was supposed to have, you know, tulle lace over it, but it doesn't, but it is still so, so pretty. Oh, I really wish I had, you know what, when I do the sale video, I'll curl my hair really pretty and do it in a little old-fashioned hairstyle. But anyways, I think I was saying that I wasn't gonna make the video today. I was planning on doing it tomorrow. Honestly, I was planning on doing it yesterday, Monday, and then I wasn't able to. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll do it on Wednesday, but I'm not able to now because I was able to get an eye appointment and I want to go ahead and do that. So, my husband's working from home and I was like, all right, well, I'll just go next door then and I will just get this video done. You know, I do still like, you know, talking into the abyss to, you know, the 100 people who watch the request video, but it isn't quite as much fun to do without Karen. And this, you know, you'll need hat pins for, which, and like little clips, which I do not have. I don't have any hat pins right now. I know you girls are always asking for hat pins and they're hard for me to find. People want a lot of money. Hat pins are expensive, which I guess you girls know. You can tell it's expensive because it's what everybody requests it. Okay, so this one has, you know, most of these that have the lace still, it's going to be a little bit damaged. So just know that. So let's see here. This is the back. I mean, you know, so like that, and then the lace would go down. I do, if I haven't decided because I have an entire box of hats that I just know are not going to work. And so I mean like a big box. I don't even know how many hats it is, but it's a lot. And I have not actually decided yet if I'm going to just donate it to like a local theater troupe around here or put it up for sale, but I will probably just end up donating it. But I also have some really, really pretty hats that I have in like my damaged pile. But if you are somebody who, so this is really pretty and this lace is not bad at all. So if you're somebody who actually fixes hats and maybe like it would be excited about that prospect, let me know. And I can maybe send you. some pictures of those, because as much as I like to say, oh, I'm gonna fix this, I have a whole rack out there still. I just got rid of a ton of stuff too that I was like, oh, I'm gonna fix this. And I was like, forget it, I'm not gonna fix it when we moved in here. But I still have an entire rack of stuff that I just love too much that I want to fix. We did get in a bunch of cowboy hats. So this is a Pony Express Stetson, and I know I had looked these up online, and I know that they go for a lot of, why are these, do I look cute in cowboy hats? Should I keep this? No, where am I gonna wear this? Also, it'd be embarrassing if somebody was like, oh, do you ride horses? And I'd have to be like, no, I just like the look. That's cute. Maybe I just like it because it fits my head. Well, this is it's a nice hat. This says it's a 7 3/8. So whatever that is for cowboy hats. So anyways, yeah, I like to think that I'm going to, fix a bunch of stuff, but I never, it's so rare that I have the time to do it. So better to pass it on. She had everything priced. Ugh. I signed my son up for art camp against his will, and he's 11 and he does a lot of video games, and I get frustrated. My mom will say things to me like, oh, Harrison's, he's just like always on his computer, blah blah. And this is when when he visits her, that they do stuff, and then when they get back to her house, like he goes to his room and he gets on the phone. Now I'm hyper aware of the kids and their technology, even more so because, and I think I've talked about this before, so this is damaged, but this whole thing is really, really pretty. When COVID happened, the kids didn't have phones. They, TVs weren't in their rooms. Like, it was just, we were doing good with the parenting on with technology. So then COVID happens, and all of a sudden, the kids come home for spring break and they never go back. Okay. And they end up doing, virtual school for the rest of that year. They do virtual school the next year. And then we ended up moving. But during this whole time, to get in touch with their friends, like, they were having to use cell phones. So they were using my cell phone or Ryan's cell phone, or they just weren't talking to them. So we ended up putting them on family plans. And we really, we had a few. This is really, really beautiful. It's from the 40s. And so this is like one of those huge ones. When I said it's going to have to go into a Lorraine, that's what I'm talking about. And the cowboy hat too. But, my daughter Juliet, I've talked about how, like, her best friend is Lorelai, who she had met in kindergarten. She met her in kindergarten, the first half of kindergarten. They talk every day through FaceTime. And again, we're in Mount Dora, and Lorelai is still in Winter Garden. So they live, it takes Lorelai's mom like half an hour to get here. They've only seen each other in person a handful of times since all of this happened, and it's Saks Fifth Avenue. But they're best friends. They're best friends. They literally talk every day. If they don't, they get concerned that something's wrong with the other one. They send each other presents through the mail. And my son as well, with his friends in his class, he kept in touch with them for almost a year. And the way that he keeps in touch with people is through gaming. So when he's playing video games, he's not just like sitting there staring. He's talking. They're talking. I hear them cracking up and laughing. Oh man, what was my whole point, guys? I just go off on tangents. I think it was that I signed him up for art classes because we had him in like an adventure camp. So he had like a week where he was doing stuff, and then, we do have stuff planned just for the summer, but not much. And because we don't really have any kids who live around us, I was like, oh, I'll sign him up for this art camp that's right down the street. It's like, you can meet local kids. He wasn't thrilled about it. He's artistic. Oh, my whole thing was that even though he games a lot and I get irritated because my mom's like, oh, he's on his computer all the time. He does stuff. Like he's making a game for Christmas called Fraser Fights, which is our last name. And it's about all these memories, and like we have to like, he's making like the actual like gaming cards with memories and like pictures, and like writing out like his favorite things that have happened over the year. And like it's a game. I'm a little fuzzy on the rules, but basically like whoever has the funniest memory, whatever memory makes people laugh the most in the end. I mean, you know, that's something. I don't know. You know, wins. Anyways, he's doing that. He knows how to like code things. He reads. He makes comic books. He plays games with us. He'll sit at the table and he'll talk to us about stuff forever. We do movie nights. We're watching Stranger Things together. He's going through the Star Wars. I mean, like he's pretty well-rounded is what I'm saying. So I felt a little bit guilty. This one's really cute too. I felt a little bit guilty signing him up for these art classes because he had specifically said when I asked, you know, no, I'm not interested in doing that. But there really is just nothing else that's around here that I could sign him up for. So when he got back from vacation at my parents' house, I had to tell him, hey, I actually sent you up for these, and it's, you know, it's Monday through Friday, and it is a long day because it is from 9 to 5 technically. I wanted a half day, but they didn't have that available. And he's being a real sport doing it. But it's that little clip. Anyways, I'm trying to get him to meet people, make some friends, doing the best I can with what I have. Little green beret. Motion at my front door. Oh my gosh, this morning, Ryan's like, hey, come look out the front. I was like, okay. So I go out the front and there's a huge black racer snake that something killed, like right there at the bottom of our steps, and there were flies all over it. And this is when I like to pretend that like I don't know how to do anything because I'm just a delicate woman. And so Ryan took care of it for me because ew, it's gross. And so I don't really know. I don't even know what killed it. I'm assuming like a hawk killed it. But it's gross. That's what happens when you have a lot of trees and crud around you. I don't even mind the snakes, although I do get a little bit nervous just because we have the guinea pigs, and they are in a they're in like, I don't even know what to call it. I guess you would technically call it a mud room, but you know, the house is so old, so there are like cracks everywhere, and so I just feel like a snake could get in there. So it does make me a little nervous. I think this is supposed to go on the, yeah. I mean, you get it. You get the idea. So I do get a little bit nervous, but you know, I mean, I like that the snakes, the little black ones will eat the other rodents. Circle of life and all. So this is very small. And this is all in good condition too. There are some rips in the top, but that's really fun. And then I have this pink tulle one, which I guess you just need pins because you can see it's all tulle. I mean, surely it doesn't go like this, right? Like it's gotta be like, if anybody has an idea, feel free to school me. But it's interesting. It is definitely intricate. Okay, so that is it for the hats. So I'm gonna fix this situation a little and show you guys some clothes. Okay, so we've got some clothes that are absolutely gorgeous. I love this dress. A lot of the clothing that is newer is going to be in the small, extra small category. And again, you know, so I just have this one on here because I was actually going to try and start selling on eBay with clothing, and this hat is adorable. And then I just was like, no, I just don't. I don't know. I'll get there. It's so many pictures, and so again, these larger handbags are going to really only fit in the Lorraine boxes, and also just the, you know, they're just more expensive. It is what it is. I think I had shown this one before, and like the interior of it, and you may have requested it, and possibly you just got other requests. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, with the Maries, I always say request, you know, anything, because you never know. Like if I have a larger handbag for, you can see the inside too, there's a little bit of wear in there if you can see. You know, if I have a larger handbag for a really, really long time, and I don't have anybody who I think is going to want it, and I'm just ready to like move stock out. This is a really fun on the lip clutch. Then, you know, let's see, two. You know, then definitely it can happen. So that's why, you know, I say, no matter what, you know, request what you love. And so, cute little beaded, adorable little rainbow clutch. Fun with gold hardware. This one I don't think, you can see like the inside is a tie. We'll put a cute scarf on that for a little beach bag. And then this little adorable, you know what, I'll go ahead and I'll show these. I think I've shown some of these before. So this and this one. And this little one. Okay. This is the Veggie Bag that I was talking about that you could see, and so you can see how big it is, that I had posted in the sneak peek. It is super cute, and again, I had so many people email about it, too, and one of them, because I had somebody email about, so I'm going to start showing you clothing too, little velvet jumpsuit. I had so many people emailing about it that I started, you know, looking up the bags, because I like to, if like something is gone, then I like to be able to find it again, and then I can send that to the person to be like, hey, you know, it's right here. And the Veggie Bag, I only found one, and they wanted like something crazy. They wanted like $120 for it or something. And then the owl one, I was able to find a couple that were super similar, kind of in like the $40, $50 range. But so if you love it, and you know it's out there, and you would they're not by Enid Collins, but they're similar. So if you like just search up like Enid Collins vegetable bee bag or Enid Collins owl bag, they will pop up. I only have one Enid Collins bag in my collection, and it was a gift from my husband for Christmas, I believe. And so this is a cute little Laura Ashley dress. Definitely has that, you know, working on the farm prairie look, which is basically what I'm sporting today. I'm going shopping on Thursday. Karen and I are going to the mall because I told her that I haven't I struggle with my weight just a lot, and I haven't bothered to buy myself new clothes in a really long time. And I honestly was not even going to, because I'm telling myself, you need to lose, 20 pounds and then go ahead and, you can buy yourself some new clothes. But I'm just hating everything. And I literally I have like 3 dresses that I like to wear. This isn't even one of them, but I've worn them in I've worn them in like 2 other request videos. And while I don't abide by the whole, you shouldn't wear the same thing twice in your videos, well, obviously I don't, because I've worn the other dresses multiple times. But I don't know. I just want something. I just want something new that I don't feel like I need to wear Spanx with. A couple people did request this dress last month, and I could go back through the emails and see, because I bet it fit them. But I ended up sending other things. But it's absolutely beautiful, purple underlay, and then the overlay, and it ties in the back. And I am still getting emails, definitely every week, asking, do you carry plus sizes? And I understand the question, because I feel like it's a question that I think a lot of people feel like they need to ask now. But every time I get it, I feel like I get nervous, feeling like I need to explain what the whole business is. Like, that I feel like it's somebody who like saw, they have vintage. I feel like every time I get that question, I feel like they think that it's that we're like unique vintage, where we have like multiple sizes, and so they're asking like, hey, do you carry plus sizes? And it's like, well, we don't. And so the answer is always the same, which is I don't shop based on sizing. I shop based on, is it cute? Is this something that I can see somebody wearing today, at certain events? And if the answer is yes, it doesn't matter what size it is. And it's even worse if they're like, I like the 20s. Do you carry plus sizes in that? Because it's hard for me to get 20s. It's almost impossible to get anything from like before the 40s in good enough condition. And I don't know. But if you were wondering, the sizes are, they range from extra, extra, extra small to extra, extra, extra large, if that's what you're looking for. But we do go by measurements, because, as I've said before, if I shop at Free People, I'm like an extra small in Free People dresses, which is like, I don't even know how people who are normally an extra small can wear Free People, because their stuff has so much give. Or maybe it's just the dresses I'm getting are just super flowy. But, in like any kind of normal brand, I'm like a solid 8-10, occasionally a 12. Sometimes, it's all over the spectrum. So I feel like we should almost strike plus sizing from vocabulary, and just, just give me your measurements. Give me your measurements, and I'll let you know what might be available. And again, it is harder now, because I do not shop as much for the clothing as I used to, and I'm sure I will get back into it soon. But like, all of these dresses that are 40s and 50s, they're tiny. They're an extra small, 32, 34 bust, and then this is probably about a 25, 26 waist. So I don't know if I really showed the pocket, but it's beautiful. And it bums me out too that I can't. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this. Beautiful back here. And I do wonder, what's I thought I had. Okay. So like, this waist is a 26. So on the blue dress, it's a 34-26, 34-26, and then open. And that's going to be, it's going to be a lot of them. And, and also, I think what a lot of people maybe don't realize or think about is that when I go to an estate sale, and like, let's say, I'm really excited and I say, oh my gosh, I got this clothing haul. It is amazing. It's a bunch of, 50s and 60s dresses, blah, blah. And what they don't realize is that it's all from one person. So if that person was an extra, extra small, all of those dresses are going to be an extra, extra small. It's like, I'm not only shopping for small people. It's whatever I can find. I love this one too. I think I showed this one last month. And see, I wish if I was better at taking pictures, I would list the things on eBay that just need to take a while to sell. But again, I know I had talked about having a Sunday sale every week, and then it took forever to just move, and then we got busy, and then this weekend it's 4th of July, which we're going to my parents on Sunday the 3rd. So it just, it's just not a good time. Just not a good time. But maybe hopefully starting the next, because then the next Sunday we're going to be in Indiana. So, it's, and I guess I could always just film it beforehand. But I like being able to answer you guys immediately, and like any questions I want to be able to answer right away. So it's like, not only do I need to have time to make the sale video, but I want to like be there as you guys are watching it and you have questions and you're saying, is this available? Is this available? I want to send you your invoices. So maybe I will just start that when school starts up again in August, and we'll just start doing like maybe bi-weekly sales, because there is so much that I feel like could find a home if it was just a an a la carte purchase type situation. Yeah. Let's see, I don't think anything else is really going on. My husband, who likes, he likes animals, just like, like as a normal person, like likes animals. Yeah, oh yeah, I like dogs. Like maybe they don't have a dog, but they like dogs. But he married me, who really loves to like just surround myself with a lot of animals. So, we have 3 guinea pigs now. I don't know if I told you guys that Gloria died, who was the youngest guinea pig. I don't even know if I talked about it. It happened like 2 months ago, and it was awful. She developed a tumor behind her eye, which I guess is technically a brain tumor. But apparently, because their little stomachs metabolize, their metabolism is so quickly, that's why they poop so much, apparently, that when they get a tumor, like it's quick. It's like, it happens really, really fast. And so we had noticed that like her eye looked a little bit weird, and we were like, okay, well, we've got 4 guinea pigs, like one of them probably scratched, like let's keep an eye on it. And within like a day and a half, it went from let's keep an eye on it to something's definitely wrong. So I'm calling the emergency vet on Sunday, and they're just kind of like, we don't see rodents. Like we don't see, I think they called it pocket pets. We don't see pocket pets. So on Monday morning, I called my vet, and they have somebody who does come in and see pocket pets. So she got me in that day, and I went in, and I have a love-hate relationship with the guinea pigs at this point, because we've had them now for about 3 years. And if you've had guinea pigs, this is so cute. It's like a little overlay coverling. I do not have the dress that it goes with. So if you've had guinea pigs, they poop. It's like constant. It's like constant poop. So we've got 4 of them. We love them, but like the poop is ridiculous. And I make jokes like, well, once the guinea pigs are gone, maybe we'll do something cool with this room, or once the guinea pigs are gone, maybe we'll have another dog, whatever. It's a joke. And I'm going to start crying again. She's so cute. She's so cute. But so the vet is basically, she takes one look at Gloria, and she's like, it's a tumor, and it will kill her. Like basically she was like, it would kill her over the next month. It would kill her. And I'm like, is she in pain? And she was like, well, we could do a surgery to try to remove the tumor, but the likelihood of her surviving that is, slim to none. We could give her pain medication, but that she's not in pain. It was just discomfort. And I was like, so, I don't know. It was a long conversation with me literally sobbing. I am not a pretty crier. I'm like sitting there with Gloria in my lap. I'm like shaking, like hysterical. They were so sweet to me. And And I decided, I was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just put her down. Like, what I don't need is, first of all, she looked absolutely grotesque. If you want to know what she looked like, just Google guinea pig brain tumor, and you'll see that it's like, you look at her from this side and she's adorable, and you look at her on this side and it's like, I can't even, grotesque. And the kids, I kind of had a feeling that it was going to go bad. So I told the kids to say goodbye before they went to school. And anyways, I feel like I've already talked about this though now. It was sad. It was really sad. And so what was my point now? I don't even know. I was talking about my husband. Oh, so my husband, who likes animals fine, but I love them, and he's really never, shown a ton of interest in the animals. He takes care of them, but, they're mine. And he told his employees that they could do a take your dog to work day on Friday if they make like 40 contacts or something like that. And he's showing them pictures of Chloe, our newest dog, the little Cocker Spaniel Cavalier mix thing. She looks like a Cocker Spaniel. And he seems like really excited that he wants to take her to work. And I noticed like he's really different with her. Chloe she just has our heart. She is so sweet. But it was cute to see him like excited to show off one of the dogs. It's funny. And so this comes down, and so you could tie it. Let me see here. There we go. And then I just had it, you could tie it in a bow, in a knot, and then I had it kind of like this, just because that was easiest for me. But that's a little pattern on it. I know Karen always told me to try to not talk about politics on these videos. So I try really hard not to, because I know that you girls come here for an escape, but it's a crazy kind of world that we're living in right now. And so I hope that everybody's doing well and that you're healthy, and you have friends and family that you can rely on and all of that. Because I'm sure that some people feel very alone and isolated. And I just hope that you don't feel alone and isolated. And that you have people to talk to if you need to talk to people. I'm lucky that most of my beliefs align with my family's. But certainly it can make for awkward moments for other things. And I love this one. We've had this one forever. So it's zipper in the back. It is so cute. Feel bad because the guy who did the painting in here, he's absolutely precious. And I had told him we have a tiny little half bathroom that's just so disgusting. I've just closed the door and you just don't do anything with it. And then the kitchen, which we had planned to renovate pretty shortly after we moved in. And I really want colored tile for both the kitchen and the bathroom. And I have not been able to find anywhere that I like. And it's just taking me a lot longer. And this is a teeny tiny waist. It's like a 24, 25 inch waist, but this skirt is amazing. But he keeps texting, like asking, like, hey, are you ready to start the project yet? And I finally just told him, I was like, hey, it's taking me a really long time. And we also have other projects that have come up. Like we need to, little pockets. we have to redo our deck on our house, and this house has termites, this one that I'm in right now. So we're getting it tented. And just, you know, it's just old house stuff that pops up. And I, you know, I don't know, but I feel bad for him. He's so cute, and I know that, you know, he wants the money. He's kind of like a new business for him, I think. Like, he's been doing it for a while, but he just started his own business. I've shown this one so many times too. This is like a little sailor hat skirt, and I do think it's not, you know, it's Evan, or wait, hold on, Herman Geist. I mean, either way, I don't think it's vintage, but it's really, really cute, and I wish that somebody would snatch it up. This is an amazing skirt. Almost done. This is a super cute skirt. Oh, I hope that when I look back on this video, it looks okay, and I'm not like, oh no, I have to do it again. I probably won't. I don't know what to say. I look fine. The lighting's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know the video last month was rushed too. I just gotta tell you guys, I don't love making the videos. This does have pockets. This is the front, so it does have pockets. But I do think that they are really beneficial. And they're obviously a quicker way to show clothing than, you know, taking photos of everything. So, okay. If you saw something that you love, screenshot it and send it to info@redbirdvintagebox.com. You can request items. You know, everybody used to renew on the 15th. We used to do charge nows. All of you are renewing at different dates now. So just, you know, when you find what you love, you know, send it in, sorry. Okay. You know, send it. And, you know, if you've seen stuff on Instagram, send it. When you see something, just immediately, you know, screenshot it and make a note. Again, I already have items set aside for girls throughout all of July that are renewing at different times. So they requested items, you know, last month. They've done it off of Instagram. Some of them just requested so many items last month, and they were like, can you just put some into the next box? So anytime, but be sure to put your full name. I know that some of you think that, like, we know your email addresses because you've been with us a while. You know, I mean, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, and if I try to look it up, sometimes it doesn't work. We also, you know, don't have the old hosting site information. So to look things up can be a little bit more difficult on the new site because we don't have as much information about you on there. So just put your full name, July requests, and yeah, and you know, and I'll get your box ready to go. Some cute stuff this month. I'm excited about all the Instagram items, and I will probably do a couple more little hat posts as well because I do want to move those along. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope that you saw something that you love.